you guys are ready to hang out and read with us. We've got another full house. This is the second day in a row, or second sprint in a row that we've had full panel. So super excited. Hope you guys are excited too. So tonight we decided to choose 3 volumes of manga, and we are going to use the Wheel of Doom. The wheel has not been kind to some people, but since we picked our 3 volumes, hopefully it's a little bit kinder. So we're going to spin the wheel, and everyone's name is on it, plus the chat. So whoever it lands on, pick that person's manga that they're going to be reading tonight. And if we need to spin it again for a second volume for our speed readers, then we'll do that. So yeah. Hi, chat. Say hi when you get here. No lurkers. Okay. We want to see you guys. But yeah, I guess we'll just start off with Laura. Laura, welcome back. We haven't seen you in a while.
I know.
Did you see your face?
A hot mess face. That's what it is today.
Fine. Don't worry about it.
Hi, guys. Jazz and H-Field.
Am I allowed to have
Number
4?
1 yappers.
Absolutely not.
Oh.
That's all right. I brought 5.
I'm just kidding. I picked 4.
I realized one of them I didn't finish today. So do I just say what I have?
Yep. Say what you got.
Okay. I got the Emperor's Caretaker volume.
Ooh.
I started it, but I didn't get to finish it. So I was like, oh, I'll see if I can put this on here. And then Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts, White Rabbit and the Prince of Beasts. That's such a long title. Volume 1, that's a spinoff. And then volume 9, I think, of the Eccentric Doctor of the Moonflower Kingdom. What's the thing? What number is that? Is that 9?
9.
Yeah.
9. Yeah, that looks like 9.
Okay. The I's before the X, so I think that's 9.
Yeah.
And then volume 12, I have a condition called love. Those are my 4 picks that I have. These are my offerings. Who's going to take? Oh, I did this wrong. There we go.
Awesome. Let me get the wheel up here. Add the. Oh my gosh, we're all small.
Oh.
I'm tiny.
Oh my goodness. Where did everyone else go? All right.
Apparently we're all tiny.
All right. We're going to spin chat. If it lands on you, you get to pick what Laura gets to read tonight. And here we go. I don't remember if it makes sounds or not.
A little bit.
Oh, is it bizarre?
Oh, snap.
Dun, 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 dun.
Good roll.
No pressure. What are you going to choose for me today?
I'm going to say the first one that you have.
Oh, this one, the Emperor's Caretaker?
Yes.
Yay. I really liked that one. It was good.
I forgot. I didn't love chapter 1, but I felt that the first way I read. So, but now I'm like, oh yeah, I'm remembering everything. The little kids are cute. They sold me. That's why I got it.
They're cute.
Thank you, Bizarre.
All right, Bizarre, what do you have to read tonight?
Okay, it was so hard to only pick 3.
Right?
This one I have to read tonight regardless because I'm buddy reading it tonight with someone. So, How Many Light Years to Babylon? It's the same mangaka as another one that I read that I really enjoyed, so I had to pick it up. Then just got this one in, Home Office Romance.
That one's good.
Ooh,
nice.
And then this one, I think it might be an autobiographical one, but this chick moved to Tokyo, and this is in I think it's in. Oh yeah, it's a memoir. It's in English and Japanese text.
Oh, cool.
So,
nice.
is it full color?
What was that?
Oh yeah, it's full color. So,
Ooh, I like that.
yeah.
Cool.
Oh, and Mark, I took the sticker off, put it on the back just for you. So
Oh, well, we're halfway there. At least we took it off the front, I guess.
Just a bit.
What do you mean? It's on the back. What is that hurting anyone?
All the way
Just
off.
take it off.
No, I want to know how much.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me.
Next week it'll be on the front of the. Next week it'll be on the first page.
This is a memory of when I bought it.
To just
No.
flex, just remind yourself of the flex of what you saved or what.
Yeah.
Well, no. I mean, I know like now I know like who I went with and like I don't know, just brings back a memory and stuff. Upward.
Oh, did you get that when you went with Shay?
No, I got this a minute ago, but I got this one and the one that you went to.
Oh,
Yeah.
second no, I don't remember what it was called.
McKay's the one where you got your singles.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goddess.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so where'd the wheel go? What happened? Here it is. Oh, me and Laura again. Clicking the wrong one. There we go.
There you
All
go.
right. All right. I guess if we land on ourselves, we could either pick for ourselves or look at that, Laura, you get the pick.
I'm gonna say the Home Sweet Romance because
Yes.
people keep saying I need to read it. So read it for me and tell me if you think I like it.
Okay.
That one looks really cool.
Yeah, I'm interested in that one too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks nice.
All right, Toni, you're up. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I also have romance books like the
What?
Liminal Zone Volume 2
Oh, okay.
and hashtag DRCL
How
Volume 4
lovely.
That's one of mine too.
and Rosen Maiden Volume
Ooh.
1, which I'm pretty sure is about evil dolls that are almost robots.
Okay, never mind.
Oopsies, almost threw my laptop on the floor.
Romantic.
And then, I mean, I'm pretty sure someone's going to pick one of those three, but I also am reading Tokyo Revengers, so if you want to pick that. I already read my volume for today, so it doesn't
Yeah.
but there we go.
This is just extra.
I am the wheel's #1 enemy, and I will stand by that forever.
Yep.
Because I hate it. I hate it.
So here we go.
It is
We're
so
gonna
much you
see
gotta
if
retire
that-
it.
Oh my goodness, that Rosen Maiden is thick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an
Yeah, it
omnibus.
is.
Wow, I didn't know it was that big.
Also, $26. Seven Seas is out of their mind.
Oh,
Is that
Oh, you're
Chloe or
sloth.
Chloe?
it's
Chloe.
Chloe.
I'm gonna go with Liminal Zone.
Yeah,
Yay. I really liked the first one of this.
you too.
This
Yeah,
one,
the
I
first
feel
one
like
was really good. I still need to read the second one.
in the author's note, Junji Ito said that with these stories, he was allowed to basically take as much space as he wanted to instead of being limited to a
sweet.
certain
Right.
number of pages for the chapters. So I feel like the stories were better. Also,
Yeah, that does make a difference.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
okay. Thanks,
Oh.
Chloe.
You're welcome.
All right, Maeve, what you got?
So I have Fruits Basket Volume 4
Oh,
because
hooray!
we're doing the readathon. Lisa Lot and the Witch's Forest Volume 2. I started this last time with you guys when we were doing green covers. And so I'm like, might as well continue. And it's by the same person who does Fruits Basket. So I thought that would be fun. And then I'm starting my reread of Delicious in Dungeon.
Oh.
So
Yay.
didn't reread because I love it. And I'm rereading a bunch of series this year. So
Nice.
I know what Toni will pick if she gets.
Remember when Toni hated that?
No, that was when I thought the first one was boring. The first volume was kind of boring.
Oh,
Delicious in Dungeon.
Bo!
We know.
It's perfect anyway.
We know.
Yep.
He still agrees.
Maeve, those overalls are so cute, by the way. You look so cute in it.
Are
I
cute.
was like, man, I haven't worn overalls in years. I was like, I want some now.
gardening and taking care of ducks this year, and I was like, man, I wish I had overalls again. And so I like went to the thrift store and bought them. I was like, this is great. Overalls are perfect for like yard work and stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
So many pockets, so convenient.
so convenient.
All right, Sloth, what do you got going on tonight?
Hello.
Jesus Christ, again.
Let's see. I can't see very well. I have Ruthless Render, Dark
Ooh, I
Horse.
like that
I got
cover.
3 volume 1s,
Nice.
so they're all new to me.
Cool.
I have from Titan Manga, Farewell My Odin.
Oh,
I just read that yesterday.
Did it suck?
It was okay.
All right, don't pick that one. And then the one I'm most interested in reading, the color of the end,
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's a hardest series.
and post-apocalyptic looks really cool. I like it. Pick that one, but pick whatever you want. I guess.
That cover looks
I'll
pretty
see.
fire.
Yeah, all the covers
Yeah, I
are
like
good.
the covers.
Mhm.
Oh,
Here we go.
Bizarre. It's your night tonight.
My man.
I was gonna pick the post-apocalyptic one even before you said to pick that one because I love end of world stuff. So, and I've never even heard of that one. Did it just come out?
I think Volume 2 just came out. It's Yen Press.
Oh, wow.
It's really good. The artwork looks really nice in it too. I think you'll like it. Maybe.
I've only read the first chapter, but I loved it.
Hi, everyone that just joined in.
Welcome, welcome.
We're showing what we got to read, and then the wheel is deciding who gets to choose.
Mhm.
So if you guys need to choose as well, we can spin and see who gets to choose yours as well. So let us know what you got going on in the chat. We'll spin for you guys too. All right, Anthony, what do you have tonight?
Hey guys, how's it going? I miss everybody except Toni. Today, I miss Bo the most. Joking.
Yay.
Yeah. There's a theme. If you're gonna tell very easily by like the second book what the theme is. I was not here last week, so my green volume is available. I will continue my read of
Yes.
Mojo. If you remember,
He
what I
doesn't
felt-
like it, Bo, so don't bother being hyped.
There you go. I didn't like. It was probably like a quarter. I got into it, haven't liked it, but I've heard it gets way better. So giving it a shot. And then, as you can see, I'm the opposite of Toni. The wheel loves me because the one time I used the wheel on my own channel, I got 2 good series, and they're these 2. So I have The Girl from the Other Side and Parasite. So hardcovers galore. Whoever gets the wheel has a good bounty to pick from.
It's a lot of fire in your hands.
Yes.
All righty. Toni!
It happens every time.
Oh my goodness. It's like
It does.
It's like you're stuck to me every time.
You can read Parasite.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. H-Field, haven't you been reading The Ghost and the Lady for like, I don't know how many reading sprints?
I thought they just read it last time for the green cover.
They're
Yeah,
chunky
and then
volumes. Ghost and the Lady are.
Yeah.
Aren't they
That is
quite
true.
wordy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is very wordy. It took me like forever to read it.
Doesn't it have accents as well?
Yeah.
Mhm. It's
Yeah.
only 2 volumes, but it's like they're chunky and wordy.
All right. Jazz is just like, I'm reading Parasite 4.
Right.
She's like, I don't
Yeah.
need that. All right, Chloe, what do you have tonight?
Okay, so my first one is the first volume of Honey Lemon Soda, which kind of got a glare, but. And then the next one is volume 2 of Apothecary Diaries.
Oh,
And the third choice is volume 1 of Hormia.
Ooh.
Nice.
oh, okay. It's a good lineup. Oh, me.
Please. No. Move.
Yay.
I have hair.
I thought the wheel loves you. What happened?
I wanted, this is, out of everybody's who I've seen so far, I wanted to pick Chloe's the most.
I'm going with the Apothecary Diaries.
The one I wouldn't have picked.
The one I would have
Good job,
picked.
Mar. Good job.
All right, May, what do you have tonight?
I have volume 2 of After God, volume 4 of Monthly in the Garden with My Landlord, and just like Tony, I also have the new volume of DRCL, Volume 4.
The instant head shake from Tony as soon as you said after.
I know.
I already ranted about
it
that
out
in
for a
one
little
stream.
bit.
I don't need to do it.
All right.
I think it's bizarre.
Well,
Yeah.
It's Bizarre's night. Bizarre.
Bizarre's on fire tonight.
Bizarre paid off the wheel today.
The vampire one.
Okay. Cool. I already started that one, so perfect.
That's cheating.
I barely started. I'm on page like 3. So.
Oh, okay. That's okay. All right, Bo. You're up.
Hey. So I have this one just came in. Destroy all humans. They cannot be regenerated. This is a Magic the Gathering series that they kind of go over what it was like in the 90s when Magic the Gathering came out, and it's kind of a rivals to lovers kind of story. It feels like that right now, and it's been a really great read for me.
Is that wrapped?
If what?
Is it wrapped?
Oh yeah, it just came in like a couple hours ago.
There's a card in it.
Yeah, don't they all?
Okay. I was like, it doesn't look like there's anything that needs to.
Yeah, there's actually a card in the back.
Yeah, no, they all come with cards.
Oh, that's so cool.
I really love that touch. But if you haven't played Magic the Gathering, it's probably not going to be the best read for you. For me, it's just all nostalgia for me.
Oh, yeah, high school for me.
Yeah,
Magic the Gathering.
Oh yeah, I wasn't allowed to play it because of the satanic themes on some of it, so I had to rely on friends who had their own decks to play. But also right here, Laura, I know you're excited for this. Kaiju number 8, side B.
Hoshina.
And I got Mega Man. Apparently, the series takes place after the games. And everyone's an adult, even the bad guys. Apparently, everything's peaceful right now until something happens.
Wow, I've never seen that.
Me either.
Kagurubachi, I heard a lot about it. I read the first chapter. I liked what I read, but
I know what I'm not picking.
I've heard a lot of mixed, but I have it on my shelf, so I'm wanting to read this one and see if I'm going to like it towards the end. And I got Ghost in the Shell. So this one's been sitting on my shelf forever and a day. So that's what I have.
Quite the stack there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I said pick 3, not 10.
I break rules.
Grab this whole shelf.
Oh, it's Chloe.
Hey.
I say go with the Mega Man one.
Nice.
Yeah. I haven't seen that anywhere. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, cover looks really nice.
Yeah.
It was supposed to come out in like December. It finally came out like in February.
Is it Udon?
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
Capcom.
probably why I don't know about it.
Right? All them pushbacks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, Gatsu. All right. Pick for me Nakamura-san. Oh, that's a good one. Volume 2. Dragon Ball Volume 23 and Inuyashiki Volume 1. Ooh, that's a good one too. All right. Who's going to pick for Gatsu?
Please.
Oh.
There we go.
Sloth. Yep.
Okay.
All right, I wasn't paying attention. What are we?
You want him or her to read Nakamura-san, The Uninvited Garu, or Dragon Ball Volume 23, or Inuyashiki Volume 1.
I think it's Dragon Ball Volume 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Dragon Ball Volume 2, not 23.
Let's go with...
Oh, yeah. I was confused there for a second. I was like, wait a minute, 23?
Shut up, Bo. Let's go with Inuyashiki Volume 1.
Yeah.
Good one. Good
My
pick.
favorite Oku work.
I love that series.
Mark, what are you reading?
All right. See, I did it again.
Oh.
Mark is like, I am going
Right.
to sit here the entire time.
All right. I've got... No, they're not all Volume 1s. Okay. Okay. I had all Volume 1s. I've got Dog's Red, Volume 1. I've only read the first chapter of this like a long time ago. The Long Summer of August 31st.
Oh my god, that's out?
Yeah.
That's my birthday. I need to pick that up
It is
next time I
August
go to nothing.
31st.
Yes, it's August 31st.
Yay!
So cool.
And then I've got, let's see, Yonoi Tsukihiko's Happy Hell Volume 2. This one just came out as well. This one was a riot, the first volume. So that's what I've got. And wow.
What was that? What was that last one again?
I just call it Happy Hell, but it's was it Yonoi?
Actually, no. Actually, no. Let's go with Dogs Red. Because I don't.
Dogs Red.
Were you posting about that one? Somebody was posting about this one.
I probably posted about a long time ago when it was announced, but
I've seen a couple of people
not
post about
recently.
it so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with that one. I'm feeling that one right now.
Awesome. All right. Anyone else in the chat need help deciding? Doesn't look like. Oh, hi, Nutmeg. Gatsu says, thanks, Sloth. Yep, the wheel does look bizarre tonight. All right. Yep, Jazz is just reading Parasite Volume 4. H-Field's reading Ghost and the Lady. Does have a lot of words. Okay. Like, you've been reading on that one for a while. Oh, and Dawn is reading Volume 3 of Arsalan. So, good. All right. Where are we? We're 22 minutes in. Do we want to chat about something or get into reading?
Who's getting the Switch? All right.
No,
They need to come down on that price tag. My gosh.
they're not.
Yeah, they're not.
I'm okay with the price of the Switch, but the games, I cannot.
I do like
I
the Nintendo Share thing that they have. Like one person buys a game, you can share it with everybody else. I do like that, but in order to bring down the price, I think they would sack that, and I'm okay with that.
Mm.
Well,
I like the chat function too.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Finally.
I want to play as a cow.
yes.
I will pay $90 to play as a cow.
People pay $600 to play as a cow. You have to buy the Switch in the first place.
Yeah, pre-orders got pushed back. What is it?
Yeah.
A month or something now?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they said because of the tariffs. A lot of people are predicting that it's going to go up $100 because of the tariffs. And I was like, no.
We'll see. It's all moving right now, so we'll see. It'll be. It could be worse. It could be better. So
I can wait.
Yeah.
When the last direct came out and they're like, we're doing game cards. I'm like, oh, they're not bringing over that library from the Switch one. Immediately, I was like, yeah. I was like, the amount of garbage that's in that thing that just people just put out. It's like, all right, that's the reason for these game cards. But expensive, but I feel like the quality of life is kind of worth it.
Yeah.
From what I've seen.
Yeah.
But I will wait because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a special edition that I want later down the line.
Yeah.
I will buy that one.
Come back to me when you got a Zelda one, then I'll bite.
Yeah, I do like how they really focus on the gameplay.
Screaming, oh my gosh. I just want a Zelda game. Just wanted. So two of their friends, we were on Discord together and it just worked out. We could all chat together. Man, I was spamming so hard. I was like, and we got Raru. I was like, I'm done. I'm sold. I was like, I'll buy the Switch just for this game.
And I guess we're getting Wind Waker because the GameCube, like, what do they call it? Virtual.
Yeah, the virtual service.
Yeah.
The virtual console.
So finally, I get to play Wind
that'll be
Waker.
more expensive than the regular ones because that's only going to be Switch 2.
Yeah.
Laura, did you register for yours?
I did, and I was pretty scared. I've never gone through something like this. I was like, is there even? Because at the time, I was like, is it even going to go to like Walmart, Amazon? I was like, what? Am I going to be able to get one? I mean, with the raised price, I don't know right now, but I did, and I think I'm eligible. But I was like, this is pretty intimidating. I've never done something like that before.
I do like that. That it's going to cut down on the scalpers. Maybe not indefinitely, but it's going to cut down on a lot of them.
Yeah.
It'll also make reviewers very important because Because games are going to be more expensive. People are going to
Yeah.
lean towards reviewers to be like, is this really good? Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Also, this confirms that GTA 6 will be $100 plus.
Oh yeah. Well, it's been we've been waiting for these people to start raising the prices because they've been inching more and more. There's $79 games right now, and yeah, we're waiting for see who's gonna do it.
No.
Didn't think it would be Nintendo, but
Yeah, that was
Donkey
a
Kong
shock.
looks nice. So
HVIL, I'd be doing the same thing, except for the Zelda game. I was like, this is one I can't watch somebody else play. I gotta play this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's just because
Agreed.
Age of Calamity is the one that got me back into Zelda. So I feel like the Hyrule Warriors is just very special for that. I was like, I'm riding on that nostalgia wave. So I think that's like why. But yeah, I lived through streamers saving me money and streaming the game. I did that with the Zelda one.
I was thinking Toni might be excited for Duskblood or whatever the name is for that one.
Oh.
Vampire game.
Duskblood.
I don't play video games.
It's got a
I play
dinosaur.
Pokemon. I play
God.
Pokemon.
It's got a dinosaur.
Yeah, okay.
got
Yeah,
robots.
I'll play Castlevania.
And
I have a
robots.
Switch. I have a
It's
Switch.
essentially Castlevania.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
well,
that's what I thought it
Castlevania on the
was.
Switch I have. I do have a Switch, but it's just to play. I used to play Animal Crossing, and I play Pokemon. So that's it.
I think it's crazy it didn't have like a OLED screen. I mean, 1080p.
Yeah.
What is
That's
this?
what- that's what I'm waiting for.
2014.
Yeah.
Like, give me a break.
Yeah.
The thing I was most excited for was actually Borderlands 4, and it's like I'm never gonna play it on a Switch. I'm gonna play it on
Yeah.
PC. I mean, half the stuff is gonna just look okay on Switch like normal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might just get the Switch in Japan then.
But that's Japanese only. That's a Japanese only Switch.
Well, they have
Yeah,
two
it'll be
different ones. They have
region
the
locked.
multi-language one that's
Yeah.
$450, and then they have the Japanese region locked one that's $350.
Yeah.
You gonna learn Japanese?
I'm out there. I might get it. Or if my husband's out there and be like, hey, go
Mar's
stand in
like,
that
Mar's like,
long,
Link doesn't
long
talk
line.
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I saw
Oh,
a video there in these lines for stuff like that. They ask you questions like, "Hey, okay, you have to answer some questions about this product to make sure you're not a scalper." I'm like, "All right."
English?
How many credit cards do you own? And are they all maxed out?
American.
America. Oh. Okay.
Real quick, has anybody read this?
Not yet.
No.
I'm saving
Your
that one.
letter.
I've heard
YZ
good things,
Press?
though. I read a little bit of that.
Okay, it's just been sitting on my shelf for months, and I didn't know if it stunk or not, so I was gonna give it away or read it. So if anybody likes it, let me know. I guess.
Yeah, I'm planning on reading that one for the one shot readathon. I can't remember how many one shots I have.
Oh, I need to check as well.
Yeah. I think I have like 13 or 14. Although I just ordered 2 more, so 15.
Like half the ones I have are Osamu Tezuka, so I'm probably not going to read them all right now.
Yeah. Oh, someone said I haven't read it, but I hear it's good.
I've also heard it's good.
Yeah.
And could have sworn. Have y'all read this?
Not yet.
No.
I have.
I was actually shocked about some of the content on here. I was like, wait a minute. And that,
Did you
I was
see
like,
that sticker on front?
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
It's also an older title, so they got away with a lot more
Yep.
Yeah.
back then. I read the original one back in
Yeah.
the day.
Back in my
Yeah,
day.
it's fine when I know it's coming, but that threw me for a loop. I was like, wait a minute, what am I reading?
It's Weeb Dad's favorite, so you know.
Yeah.
That says it all.
Right. That's all you need to know.
Like I was vibing with it in the beginning because it was like this is like old school like police drama kind of stuff with some comedy. I like it, and I was like, and I still like it, but it was like, wow, this okay.
I'm the trash man.
There it is. Got it. Yeah, I only watched the anime way back in the day, and I don't remember much of it, but I remember I loved it. So,
Yeah.
although that was like high school me, and a lot of things went right over my head. So,
Oh shoot. Oh yeah.
We loved
Oh, it's-
Tenchi too, and the manga was meh. 3 stars across the board.
yeah,
yeah, which Tenchi?
both.
All of them.
Wasn't there like 20
All of
different
the
Tenchi?
anime, both of the manga.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, no, not all of the anime. I never watched DXP.
All I
Oh, I
remember
didn't
is
read
every
that
time I
either.
got
I didn't
home,
watch that either.
every time I came home from school, I went, all right, Tenchi, what is
Yeah.
this? It seems like the same storyline, but something changed, and it was like a different version of it.
Yeah.
Every single time, it was like, oh, I get hooked. I was like, all right, and then
There's like
next day, like,
six different
why
guys.
is this a new series?
Yeah. It's like Tenchi Muyo Ryoki, Tenchi Universe, Tenchi GP something police,
Oh my
Tenchi in
goodness.
Tokyo,
Mhm.
and there's another
There's a
one that,
movie called Tenchi in Love.
yeah, all the 3 Tenchi movies, and
Like
then
movies, yeah.
yeah, there's a lot. Yep. I remember watching that on Toonami back in the day.
I got confused with Dot Hack. Anybody watch Dot Hack and get confused?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
it's a dot hack.
Oh
I
yeah.
wanted to watch
Literally
it.
confusing.
Dot hack sign, dot hack.
Maybe it was only
Blah, blah, blah,
confusing because
everything.
it's shows on cable and you got to wait for the next episode, and sometimes they don't show them or they start at the beginning again, or sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dragon Ball did that for the longest. It drove me crazy.
Oh, yes. That happened with me with Avatar. It wasn't until I became an adult and bought the DVDs that I ever saw how the actual ending of the final season was. I never saw it. I never knew how it happened. So it's like, oh, and then there were still episodes. I'm like, I don't remember ever seeing this. So
That's how it was for me with Yu Yu Hakusho. It was progressing on to Adult Swim, and they're getting into like they're 100 episodes in, getting into a battle. I stay up for the next, it's Friday night, and then it's like dun 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 dun. This is Yusuke Urameshi, the hero of our story. Starts at episode 1, and it's the
oh
worst.
my gosh. That's horrible.
No.
So when I became an adult, I went and bought those. Actually, no, I was a teenager, and you went to like FYE or something and bought the most expensive anime DVDs to watch the ending of Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
I was actually sorry, just to break up the silence. I was actually thinking about something the other day about One Piece. We all know it's about to end, but that's who knows how long that's going to take, like another year or two or something like that.
More than that.
Yeah,
More than that.
More than that, you think?
Yep.
Probably 3 or 4.
More than that.
All right. When that happens, is there going to be some kind of civil war about like people trying to find out who's the new top dog? You think?
I mean, One Piece could stop now, never have an ending, and it would still be the top dog forever.
It would still be like one for a while. It was just, if anything, it'd probably boost the sales more because it's like, oh, it's finally finished. Let me actually now get into it.
Yep.
I mean,
think about all the series that are hot, but they kind of fizzle out once they're not directly being talked about. I've noticed that, so I'm wondering. I mean, probably not with One Piece, but just wonder.
I mean, do people talk about Batman? Do people talk about Superman?
Yeah, they're still making movies. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're still going to do One Piece stuff after One Piece is over.
Good point.
Spin-off after spin-off.
You think so?
Not necessarily like official like sequels or anything like that, but I mean, they're going to do light novels. They're going to do spin-off manga.
They're already doing that.
They're doing that now.
Yeah.
That's been off.
Merchandise. They're going to do the Netflix show for however long.
Oh yeah, that too.
Gotcha.
Sales. I live for a world where Spy Family is at top.
Why?
Because why not?
Because it's boring.
Oh,
Hey,
Dang it, I had to bring my popcorn.
See, H-Field agrees with me.
You dropped Spy Family. Nice.
I'm sorry, really.
I haven't really anything about Spy Family, but Chainsaw Man, like the second half or whatever you want to call it, I've heard that one's like really gone off. Like I have not heard anything favorable about it recently.
can't wait for
It's-
the movie.
When yeah, I would say I didn't like it. I was reading it week to week, but when I stopped and then read it in the volume forms, I liked it a lot better. So I would say if try that, because I actually liked it a lot better that way.
It is a bad weekly read.
It is.
Same how I felt with Tokyo Revengers. It is a bad weekly read, but if you read it in a chunk, it's amazing.
I don't know. When did Chainsaw Man like originally end? Wasn't it supposed to end at like volume 10 or something?
11. 11's where it ends.
11. Okay, and then
Yeah.
they continued after that. I'm
When he
like,
goes
I
to
stopped
school.
at either volume 10 or 11 in Chainsaw Man, but I liked it up to that point.
Yeah.
I just never tried it after that because people were like, oh, it's just extra stuff that they're adding because they want more money. And I was like, oh, I hate it when they do that. So
Yeah. I think
never
I
even
dropped
tried it.
around volume 13 or 14.
Mm.
Like it was okay, like the first couple volumes after 11, and I'm like, this isn't
Yeah,
the same.
you're like, never mind.
Yeah, I got to the part where him and the girl were sitting in the room. I'm like, no, I can't go.
Oh, I would have figured it
We're
would have
not
been in the
going here.
alleyway.
Huh?
That was way
Yeah.
after she dropped it. That was way after she dropped it.
There's an alleyway. I'm glad I didn't get to the alleyway.
Yeah, I won't go into it, but if you know, you know.
Brother,
That was way after she dropped it.
Yeah. After that, I was just like, I missed the buddy. I missed like the Aki. I missed the group.
Yeah, I missed the trio.
And there was no group. There was the girl, and then there
Well,
was Denji.
there was a group, and that's where I dropped it.
There was a group.
I know
There was
exactly
a-
what you're talking about.
and then they repeated an arc, and I'm like, I'm not doing this again. Bye. But I've heard it's gotten better. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I checked in on Rent's a Girlfriend, Mark.
No,
I saw that. Yeah, I just can't with him. And then every volume ends at the part where you think they're gonna confess to each other and they don't. Like immediately after. I'm just like,
The
okay.
second page,
$14 to
she
find
grabbed his shirt and he was freaking out like, oh, like,
No.
oh my god,
Bro,
it's been
grow up.
371 chapters.
version.
Let's
Yeah.
end.
Well, what was the girl's name? The one that made me drop it was it Ruka? Yeah, it's Ruka, where she knows he doesn't like her, but she continues to pursue after him. I'm like, girl, it's not gonna work. And then the other girl, Mamie or Mommy or
Oh yeah.
me?
Trash?
I don't know. Ugh, God.
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, you dumped him. Why are you trying to get back with him? Like, I don't understand. So I'm like, I'm out. I can't. Like, I want him and Chizuru to get together. You know, that's the couple, but
Man,
no.
even she sucks.
Huh?
Even she sucks.
Yeah.
She does sometimes. I'm just like, girl, what are you doing? Just come on, open your mouths, people.
It's like I'm not gonna say what I'm feeling. Let them figure it out.
I'm like, y'all are
One
grown.
of my least favorite things in like romance manga is like
Yeah.
they like each other, but they won't say anything for 15,
Too shy,
16,
too shy.
25 volumes. And I'm like, oh my
Kaguya-sama was the only one to do it
It's
really
so
well.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the
yeah.
part
I
of
mean,
the horror meal.
there are
Horror meal is
some
better
that do
about
that
that.
well.
Confess
horror,
to the
yeah.
second or third volume, and then I'll like it. If it takes more than like 4 volumes tops to tell
Yeah.
one or the other feelings, like I'm done.
Yeah.
Too long.
It's even worse when like they like each other by chapter 3. That's the worst part.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
oh no,
Like,
no.
come on, please.
Looking at you, Nagatoro.
See, Nagatoro though is entertaining. It's interesting. It doesn't do the same wash and repeat every
Yeah.
single volume. It's like, okay,
Made her
at
love
least we're
interest cry.
progressing. Huh?
Bullied her love interest in the beginning. Crazy.
Yeah.
Made him
Well,
cry.
you know.
And said that's the man I'm gonna love. Crazy.
It's cute. I will say she was pretty harsh in the beginning, but she softened up.
Oh, does she? That's the only reason I haven't really continued
Yeah, about
it.
volume
That was
2
the
or
whole thing.
3, she kind of lays off the harsh like bullying. And I'm like, okay, now we can stop this.
I don't like it in real life either, H-Field.
Yeah.
I hate it in real. When people are like, I've had a crush on my friend for 5. I'm like, say something, and they're like, I don't want to ruin the friendship, and I'm like, why would it ruin the friendship? Say
Okay,
something,
you
and
know.
if they're like, oh, sorry, don't like you could be like, cool, we've been friends for X amount of years. Let's just keep being friends. Like, no. People need to talk in real life. People need to talk in manga. That's my opinion.
Yep. That was the thing about Rent a Girlfriend. I'm like, y'all are grown. Y'all are in college. Like, come on.
Especially when you're adults. Like, I guess teenagers
Yeah.
are still like figuring
Our
stuff
Blue Box
out.
does
But
it
when
better.
it's adults, like,
The Blue Box is way better.
I finished the anime. Ah, so great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love the rejection scene. Beautiful. Hate her.
You're lucky Pippa's not here.
Yeah, she would have slewed me. I watched that and I was like, good on you. I don't care about you crying.
I hate her. Oh man. All right, we're 42 minutes in. We should probably read.
Probably.
Maybe. Let's see. Let's see if I can find the cat now.
Oh.
Meow. Meow. Oh, no. There we go. Oh my gosh, the large cat.
Oh.
There we go. All right. I guess we'll read for 30 and then we'll be back to chat. All right. Happy reading, everybody. All right. Welcome back. How'd it go?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Awesome. Anyone want to talk about what they read? Are they liking it? They hating it?
I'm kind of in between right now. I mean, I'm liking it so far. It's coming off like I feel like I'm reading Urasawa right now. There's a lot of dialogue about where everybody's at right now. Like Mega Man is integrated into society along with all of the other guys he used to fight. They're all just regular people or robots, just working regular jobs, and they're kind of talking more about how they're not being needed by such things like technology is getting better and they're no longer of use. So he's talking with every one of them individually, and it's going on like Urasawa's, like Pluto actually. That's what I kind of feel like I'm reading. Nothing big has happened, but it feels like something's building up. So I'm liking it so far as that aspect, but it's still kind of up in the air. If nothing happens, then I'm really gonna hate it.
Tony's over there. Add to cart.
My favorite.
Got robots, Pluto. Cool.
Bizarre. What was yours like? Because I was actually curious on that title. I'm curious. That was it. Work at
Laura
home.
comes back. Is Laura one good now? Too. Oh.
Sorry, my kid was going to bed, so I was saying that.
I'm really enjoying it so far. It had a really funny part where this guy doesn't want to read on the like his manga on the train because he's embarrassed, and it shows him trying to read Sweat and Soap, which was another.
I love that part.
Yeah, so it ties in the other work of the mangaka, so I thought that was hilarious. But it's just pretty much exactly what is the premise, is that they're neighbors and they're starting like a relationship during the pandemic, and yeah, it's really cute. I did think that it was going to be them more like more not out, but they still go into the office. Like I guess it's at the end of the pandemic. They're starting to go back to the office and stuff like that. So yeah, I made it halfway. So
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's my library.
Is that one a single volume or multiple volumes?
Oh, it's just a one shot.
Oh.
Okay.
Add to cart.
Yeah.
I like it so far.
Yeah, I can't wait to read that one.
Sloth,
Speaking
that was
of
actually,
oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Speaking of tying in this manga's other work, it basically seems like it's what's his name from Golden Kamui just ice skating. I forgot what the guy's name is, but he looks exactly like this.
He does.
Yeah, that you say it.
Yeah, I like the reference to the Ainu from, the ancient, or not ancient, but the tribal people groups in this. It was mentioned really quickly, and I thought that was pretty cool. I like his nickname, the Rabid Prince, because he just, like, after his performance, he just goes crazy and throws a chair and just starts freaking out and like ripping up the place, and that was unexpected. But yeah, he just starts running amok and tears up the place. But it's kind of like understandable because his mom just passed away like before this, and he performs like the last performance she created or choreographed for him, and he got like first place, but he was excited, but then he freaks out, and there it is. There's the picture I was looking for. He starts freaking out and throwing stuff, tearing up the place, but totally understandable. So, anyways, he moves with his sister, and I'm guessing that's his grandpa, or they're going to his grandpa's house. I think that's his grandpa, but anyways, they move away to like a rural area, and he gets in this fight with these local kids trying to play ice hockey. That whole bit was hilarious. And yeah, it's a pretty good start. I think I'm like halfway. Yeah, I'm halfway through it. But I'm loving this. The humor is just the same. There's like there's poop humor, you know. It's the same kind of humor as in Golden Kamui.
Just without all the gore, pretty much.
There's no gore in it so far. But there's
part of the humor of Golden Kamui is the gore, and there's obviously no gore in
that is true. That is true. I'm talking about like the goofy like stuff. When he starts freaking out like on the ice, there's this girl that's in the stand and she just barfs for like no reason. I'm like, why is she so upset about it? Like, I don't understand. But good stuff. Highly recommend it if you like Golden Kamui. Obviously it's different, but it's
got a charm.
It's got a charm about it, just like Golden Kamui had. So no, not Sugimoto. It was
Koito.
Yes. Yeah. I couldn't remember his name. Y'all know I can't remember names, but yeah. Yeah, I heard that.
Mm-hmm. Got canceled at 6th volume, I think.
Yeah. So
not this version, the first version.
The first version, yeah. I'm not sure. Is this one still ongoing in Japan? Yeah. So good stuff.
I was really worried. Not worried. I was really wondering about Manga Sloth's manga because that one looked really interesting. The cover looked great.
Yeah. Color of the End. I did finish this volume.
Dang.
Nice.
Well, it's post-apocalyptic, so there's, not too many people to talk to in some sections. It's kind of like The Last of Us and Girls Last Tour had a baby, and then they made that baby read Blam, if that makes sense.
That sounds fantastic.
Because there's there's loneliness, futuristic to a point, and then like these creatures that are spreading like a disease that has killed off most of humanity, and it looks like this is 50 years in the future. And I just picked a page because the artwork looked really nice.
Oh,
the deep.
Oh, that's cool.
That is really cool.
Wow.
So that was Color of the End?
Yeah. Oh, and I lied to Bazaar, which is going to be the saddest thing I've done in a long time because I don't want to lie to my boy. I was like, this was good. I want to read volume 2. I heard it was out. It ain't out yet. It's coming out in June. So please forgive me, Bazaar. Do not murder me.
I just think it's funny that like I'll pick up a volume thinking it's brand new, and then it'll be like 5 volumes out. I'm like, when did this come out?
That happens to me a lot too, and sometimes it's a very pleasant surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But I like this. I like this one, and I'll need someone to help me pick the next thing I read, I guess.
Oh yeah. Okay. What'd you have left?
I guess we'll add this in if we want to keep it at 3.
We can do that.
Ruthless Render, Dark Horse, Farewell My Odin, Titan Manga, and then IZE Yen Press sent me this last year, I think, or I don't even know when. Your letter. I don't know what it's about.
Alrighty.
I don't know why it's in plastic.
Because you're getting a library thingy at the back. Like, when you used to check out books and they have like that little card in the back? That's at the back of that.
That's cool.
That's cool.
when I got this, I'm like, man, how is this explicit content? It looks so nice.
All right, we'll spin. Oh, chat gets to decide. All right, chat. What is Manga Sloth going to read next? You can chime in. There's 12 of you in there. Come on.
Come on, people. Take one, two, three.
If they don't respond, we can re-roll.
Sorry, Trinity.
Alleyway.
The alleyway from Chainsaw Man. I don't think I want to look that up.
No.
I'm not going to Google that one. Jazz says
Real
blue
helpful.
one.
Four letter.
Blue
Oh,
one.
the letter one.
We're going back to black. I can't speak. F it.
Back to back blue.
Yeah, you're
Same
right.
as the last one.
We got to do an. I got an unboxing.
That's
now.
unboxing.
Oh, snap.
Let's look at the card.
You didn't know you'd get that today.
Let's just go straight for this. Oh, it is like a library card.
Oh, weird.
Memories.
Huh.
They say that it makes the ending that more touching.
Okay, I won't spoil it.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even
Yeah.
notice that. Mine.
I'll be curious to hear what you think, because I heard it was sort of sad, and that's why I didn't pick it up.
We've spent enough time on me. We can go. We can
Move
move
on.
on.
So, like,
Anyone
go away.
else need the wheel? I'm
probably.
halfway through mine. Okay. Yeah, yours is wordy, so reading's hard.
I think I just made it halfway
Especially if
through.
they have
mine.
accents and stuff.
Yeah, I also got halfway through mine.
A little
got,
less
like,
than halfway through mine.
3/4 through mine.
Same.
How is it, Toni?
It's good. I mean, it's Junji Ito. Here's my strategy for how to enjoy a Junji Ito short story. Okay, you
Don't.
can't put any realism into it. Do not think of it as something that can occur in real life. Obviously, I mean, a lot of it is crazy
Right.
life, but just think of it as a really strange dream that you're having, and then you will enjoy it. Like Remina, everybody hates Remina.
Oh, I like Remina.
If you read Remina as like, wow, this is a really strange dream I'm having, and I can't escape this dream, it's way more enjoyable that way.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like that.
Now, because and then sometimes he doesn't really have an ending for his manga. Not so much in these ones, but like some of the stories in other collections, he doesn't really have an ending. Then it makes sense because it was just a dream. So you can end at any time. Yeah.
Good point.
But yeah, these ones are pretty good. I like the first one the best so far. I mean, I liked the second one also because there's weird machinery going on that I'm not going to spoil. But the first one had like evil dust.
Yep.
Which was fun. I like the imagery of that one. So yeah, I'm enjoying them so far. Now this one, the next one I'm on is, I think it's connected to some of the characters from the first one, which I don't remember whatsoever. But
yeah, me either.
Well, I'm gonna have to go back and read the first one.
Well, it's just recurring characters. I'm not sure it's a recurring storyline. It's just the characters. But
interesting.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying it, but I gotta stop doing that. I always like flip through the pages, and I have to stop doing that. But I spoil myself a lot when I do that. But I will probably need the wheel for my next one.
Okay.
Almost done.
H-Field, you watch your mouth. Watch your
Yo
mouth.
is the worst, one of the worst manga I've ever read in my life.
Oh, I don't like Yo either.
Yo, I had like a reaction to that one. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's
I
really
haven't
gross.
read that one yet, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I picked it up, but I was like, I just haven't read it yet.
I think that's
If you
the
don't like deep
grossest
sea
one.
creatures or fish, then you won't
Yeah.
like it.
It was also one of
Well,
the
there's some other
big?
stuff that happened that was like, ew.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that
I
one
also
to me
didn't
is
like
the
that one
grossest
very
one
much.
I've ever read.
What about the glyceride story? That's the worst one. The one about
That
the
one is
oil?
pretty bad.
I
But
hate
I
that.
still feel like Yo tops that. I don't know.
Oh no, it's the grease
Gyo
one.
was also one of the first ones I read, so maybe I need to go back and use my It's All a Dream strategy, and then maybe I
Oh
won't
yeah.
That would work for that
works.
one, I feel like.
The only one I read, I think all of the Junji Ito, like that Viz ones that are out. And the only one I like less than Gyo is Dissolving Classroom.
Yeah, that one's kind
See,
of.
I like that one. That was the first one I read, though, so maybe that's
about
why.
Black
My first
Rock?
one
One is the
was
first one I
the
read.
Fragments of Horror collection. So
Oh, that one's a good
Yeah.
one.
yeah, I did like it.
Yeah.
I was like, what
Yeah.
is this new author that's I've never seen before? So
Yeah, I think that was the second one I read. But you're right, H-Field. It did have Sharknado energy.
Yeah.
to it.
is that a good thing? I don't.
Well, yeah, some parts. I did like the
Depends on who
shark
you
part.
ask.
Yeah.
When he busts through the door, yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I
But
did that.
yeah, at the end of that one, I'm like, what the heck did I just read? Chloe, how are you liking yours?
I'm still really liking Apothecary Diaries. It's really good.
Just liking?
What volume are you on again?
I'm on volume 2.
Okay.
But yes, I'm still really enjoying it.
That's good.
I still have not read it.
May.
I didn't
have it
start
either.
reading it until last stream, so don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I might just watch the anime instead. I'm not sure yet because I don't know if I want to collect it. But
It follows pretty closely to the manga, I feel like. I
Oh,
mean,
that's
some things are out of sequence, but it doesn't really matter that much, I don't think. So,
okay, good to know.
yeah.
Cool.
Who said that they needed the wheel?
Me.
Toni. Yeah, you did. Okay. What did you have left? Let's see.
I have PRCL. Vampires, creepy dolls, or Revengers.
Good.
Or crazy 12-year-old children who have tattoos and are crazy. Like
Yeah, there's no way.
Jojo Junkie for you. Oh, it's gonna be
Well,
Bo.
Bizarre. Looks like it's my, my time. Let's go with DRCL.
Yeah, I'm reading that one right now.
So I just opened the first page, and we're getting finally. The whole time I've been wondering where Jonathan Harker is.
Right.
In the book, original Dracula, it starts with Jonathan Harker's story, and then it goes into like the main story. And the whole time I've been reading this, I'm like, where is Jonathan Harker? Because
Is he a 12-year-old with tattoos?
I don't think he has a tattoo.
He's very young,
He's probably
though.
like a 12-year-old. Because
Yeah.
in the story, they're all like 12, even though in Dracula they are not 12. He doesn't have any tattoos.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of 12-year-olds, these kids are not in middle school.
Yeah, they're in middle school.
They are not. That does not look like a
grown man.
middle schooler.
That's a grown man.
That is a grown man.
A grown man that's in love with a psychopath.
Why do they do
Man
this?
has a mortgage.
The only
my
kid
God.
in this that looks like a 12-year-old is the little short, chubby kid, which I can't even find. Oh, it's this one. This. Whoop. No, I can't. There. Oh, there we go. That one.
Oh yeah.
That boy. But this one looks like a grown man.
Oh my
It's
god.
like they are not in middle school. That was the only gripe I had.
No, that reminds me. I was in middle school playing baseball, and the number one team, their guys had at least three or four guys that were at least 6 foot. It was like, you were supposed to be in middle school. How am I looking up to you?
They were college aged.
Yeah, they bribed the judge, or not the judge, the referee.
I can prove it. Here's my birth certificate.
Like the $20 bill.
Awesome.
Who's
Everyone's talking about Laura, what about yours?
I'm liking it. It hasn't got to the part that I really love, so I'm sort of like, I thought, I just gotta keep going. It's not bad. I was like, I know what's coming. You know what I mean? Like when you know what's coming and you know that's the like better part. But
Yeah.
I think I'm getting there because when anyway, her dad is just a jerk, and so when she's able to like do something he knows she doesn't, or she knows he doesn't want her to do, and she does it anyway. I felt very quite satisfied. I was like, you had that coming, buddy. You had
that was a good part.
So I just wish there were more kids in this first volume because that's what I guess I read into the second volume on Manga Up. Because I'm like, where are all the little kids? Okay, if I'm flipping through where I haven't, there's kids again. So, but yeah, I'm liking it though. I'm liking it. The prince has a very pretty face with a horrible personality.
Oh no.
Yeah,
So,
I like the part where he picks her up and runs.
Yes, yeah.
That was hilarious.
That was great. I forgot that had happened. But yeah, I'm liking it overall. I really love the heroine though. She's really great, and I really like how she has a reputation among her family of being very outspoken and doing whatever she wants to do. I think that's really great, and that she isn't. At least her father may be a jerk and not really love her, but at least like he has given her like that free will to not be pressured to go marry, despite that she's 2 years over the typical custom to be 15 and get married. And she's 17, so he has some positive points. But yeah, I really like the heroine a lot.
I like her and her brother's relationship like a lot.
Yes. Yeah, I did like, especially when they're in like the, I don't know, the courtroom, palace room.
Yeah.
And she's like, my brother's not saying anything. So that's that's sort of like the last push she needed to know. Like, I know everything I need to. I'm going to go ahead and do this then to be the emperor's caretaker, which she should, because those little girls at the beginning were so adorable. Then look at her little face. She's so cute. She was so brave. I'm like, man, I'm like, why the bad guys, they're gonna be related to her because she was so sweet.
Yeah.
She was so cute. I was like, these little kids are just, and here's another one. Look at her face. That might be the same girl, but they were so
all
cute.
really cute.
So that's why I'm like, I'm here for the kids. Let them show up. So it's cute. I'm liking it. I'm also getting a little bit sleepy, so I'm sort of like, Oh, this was really good though, where she gets really mad about the thing about where she's like, because he's like, you really must want to be the empress. And she's like, I just want to get absolutely not right there.
Yeah.
So lots of funny moments and good art too. Hopefully that made sense. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep yawning. I was like, it's not even that late.
Maeve, how was yours?
It was good. I got halfway through. I mean, this is a reread, so it's like I've already read it, and I already know that I love it. And so it's just like, I'm excited to read it straight through instead of like volume by volume. You know what I mean? Like it's a different experience when you can just read it straight through. And like already rereading the first chapter, I'm like, oh yeah, I completely forgot like how the dungeon like came to be or whatever, or like what was the point in solving the dungeon. Yeah. I just remember like the food and the characters were being so fun. So I was like, oh yeah, that's why it started in the first place. But I'm wondering, has anybody seen the anime? Like read the manga and seen the anime?
Yes.
Only seen the
like,
anime.
It's pretty one for
I
one.
haven't seen the anime yet.
Yeah, it's pretty one for one. The animation's really well done. It's got a good the voice acting's great, especially in dub. I love it. I actually showed it to my girls, and they loved it. And my wife kind of glared at me when we got to episode 3 or so, when they get to the suits of armor, and it gets a little violent right there. I'm like, but we couldn't stop. The girls love it. I mean, I thought they'd be a little scared of it, but no, they loved it.
It's so good. It's so good.
Oh.
I think it's so good. I need to watch the anime though. I haven't watched it at all because I wanted to do a reread first, and I didn't know how it compared. So knowing that it's pretty
Pretty close.
comparable across the board, that's awesome.
That's good to know. Awesome. All right. Should we go for another spin? Wait, Anthony, did you talk about yours?
No, but we can go for another spin. I think I want to read more. and then
Okay.
I'll say my thoughts.
then you'll say.
Tony looks so worried.
I don't care.
Like it's like one of my top 10 favorites.
Wow, you're gonna hate it. Shocking. Who knew?
And it's me if
What
you
was
hate
it
it.
again?
Who could have guessed? I'm reading Parasite.
Oh yeah.
I'm
yeah.
not emotionally attached to Parasite in any way. You can hate on it. I don't care.
I am. No.
Take it back.
Different for me.
Yes. Oh shoot.
Was anybody excited about Kodansha's license or reprint, whatever, of the black and white Parasite of the
No.
manga?
Not
No.
really.
I don't
Wait,
understand why they're
why?
doing that.
This is
Yeah,
a really
I
good
didn't-
edition. This is affordable. I'm good on it.
I was
Why
pretty
do they
surprised.
waste printing on stuff like that? Print something else.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was cool when they did the color edition. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, color edition. But
Yeah.
I'm like, why are we
And in
having
hardcover.
the black and
Let's
white
go
one?
backwards.
Yeah.
Why would I choose anything other than a hardcover that's color? Like,
This
why?
one's really backwards, and then the Gundam one is very forward in a bad way.
Yeah, like
And that was crazy to see Gundam that Gundam got picked up. But yeah, I was really happy to see a lot of people say, like, can you just license something else? Like, yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
really, really nice.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
I
pretty
will
sure
say the
the
vibes of the black and white are kind of different than the color.
oh
Like,
yeah, for sure. As I'm reading
like
this,
because I read the black and white
Oh, yeah.
first, and then I read the color. I'm like, oh, this is kind of weird, but it gives off like different vibes. So I don't know. I still don't understand why they're doing another run when they already had a paperback run that you can already have like
Mhm.
you can still get those. Like,
For
why
sure.
are
Right,
we
they're not hard.
That's
to
what
do.
I thought.
it's the same reason that novel publishers will publish a new special edition every 6 months because they know people
Dude.
will buy them.
Dude. All right. So I have One Dark Window, which is a novel. Paperback. Got it from a friend. It was great. Then they came out with these Barnes & Noble special edition. Very pretty. Hardback, I was like, oh, that's nice. Dude, I was on the website and they have another special edition of
I
One
saw
Dark
the
Window.
other special edition. I was like, I wonder if Mark's seen the.
Oh, and it looks so much better than the previous hardcovers. I'm like, y'all are killing me. I'm like, I'm trying to
will be-
not buy this one, even though it's way prettier than the other one. I'm just gonna ignore it.
I mean, there
Oh,
will,
shit, I
Why do you
also
do
want
that?
there will be people who have the original paperbacks for whatever reason and didn't upgrade to the hardcover for some reason, but they have the original paperbacks and they'll see, oh, new covers. I like those covers better. I'm going to buy those. Kodansha doesn't care if you resell your old copies. They just want you to buy the new
Yeah.
ones.
Well, they
So-
still made money on both sets.
That's why.
so-
That's why.
Yeah.
Whenever they do a new deluxe edition, people are like, "Oh, I'm going to sell my old ones and get the deluxe editions." Kodansha loves that. Whoever is making the deluxe edition, they love that. They want you to get rid of your old stuff and buy the new.
That will not be happening for the Gundams, though, for anyone.
No, that's
Because-
great.
Because those Gundams hardcovers are, I mean, in my opinion, one of, if not the top 5 best hardcovers out
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
And the deluxe is just a cash grab. So the
Yeah.
Parasite, just a cash grab.
Yeah.
Kodansha's just grabbing cash.
They really are.
They need to
Do they
start
have
putting
Attack
a
on
digital
Titan?
catalog.
Yes.
I was
Yep.
just gonna bring up Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
The one-
If anything,
the
it's a
one-
hardcover.
The
The
thing
one
people
volume one
begged
that was
them
a
to
hardcover
put
for a
into
convention that was
hardcovers,
really
yeah.
nice quality. They didn't do any other way.
Yeah. Yes, that hardcover, it was smaller, but it was then
And it was light.
It was still big and
It was light
it was
too.
good.
It wasn't heavy. It was like a nice,
Yeah.
like in your hands. I bought it for somebody else, but I was like, this feels good. But
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, we're just doing one volume.
Yeah.
And it should be-
You
it
And
should be
son
on
son
the-
of a.
At this point, I feel like it's too late for them to do a hardcover for Attack on Titan now. Like they should have done it when the anime was still. Well, if they had done it when the anime was still going on, then they would have sold way more than
I bet you they'll do like a 10-year anniversary.
Exactly.
Already.
Right.
5-year
Wait
anniversary.
until they
It's
get
a
the
year anniversary.
anniversary.
I heard.
Anniversary edition.
It's already
Yeah.
been 10 years since Attack on Titan started, hasn't it?
We'll say 25 then. I bet you they will have some kind
One year.
of reason.
15.
15 or something.
It'll be like the 18th year anniversary.
Yes.
Don't even.
Yeah, like
we
the
don't
30
have to have a
like
round
the
number.
35th anniversary edition of Akira box set. That's now like the 40th anniversary edition or the 42nd. What should be the box set.
There's
Yeah.
something
Also,
else.
with like buying newer editions of things, I never do. I like have all of the singles of Fruits Basket. I still have all the singles of Hellsing. Like Berserk, I had the singles of Berserk. I never wanted the like new deluxe edition. The only one that I want is Parasite, and it's because it's in color. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just so like I know it's a cash grab for a lot of people. Like, oh, special edition, whatever. And I'm like, no, but it's singles. Like, these are the originals.
I will say, I read in here in the Omnis. I don't know if you have this edition too. Or just
I don't.
You know, she said she took out all the sidebars like in this edition. Like they don't have like chat bars in the side. We just get these like pictures. I'm like, well, dang it! Sometimes they put like, interesting
her
tidbits
ultra
about-
special blah blah blahs.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So now it
Yeah.
makes me want to get the singles. I'm like, dang it.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, I don't got the room for that. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it
We're
is.
missing all those.
And here I
Still
was
get the Omnis.
almost thinking about getting the deluxe ones because I heard it was like a better translation, and now I'm like, maybe not. I'll just...
Yeah. And this one, they call him Yucky Yuki. Is that a thing in the singles?
No.
Oh my
Yucky
gosh,
Yuki?
that peeved me up. It was like Yucky Yuki is what they call him.
They call him Yuki.
Yeah. No, they call him Prince Yuki in there? Well,
Yeah.
I'm talking about like Kyo. Kyo calls him Yucky Yuki. I thought
He
that was
calls
so
him Dirty
stupid.
Rat. He calls him Dirty
Yeah.
Rat. You dirty rat.
supposed
to be
Dirty
worse.
rat.
Yes.
Which
It's
is
supposed
like,
to be
well,
that.
but he is the rat.
Yeah.
Like, it makes
Yeah.
more sense than Yucky Yuki. What the
Yeah,
hell?
that every time they say it, I'm like, ew, no, that they didn't say
Yeah.
that in the anime. Like that's like stupid rat and stupid cat is what they were saying.
Yuki calls Kyo stupid cat. And Kyo calls Yuki dirty rat. Like,
Yeah.
dirty rat.
There's no dirty
That
rat.
makes sense. That's
It's
the
Yucky
cat
Yuki.
and the-
I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No. Nope.
Yeah.
Sold,
That's the
not
only
like
reason.
anti-sold.
Yeah, I didn't like it either because I'm like, no, he's supposed to call him Dirty Rat. And I'm like, I don't. Oh, Yuki still calls him Stupid Cat. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I wonder why they changed that.
I don't know. Like,
Maybe they
I don't
thought
know.
Dirty Rat was too mean.
Too offensive to
I
rats.
feel like that's iconic though. Like, that's what they
What
call
is
each
he
other.
friends?
Seems like juvenile.
Yeah,
I
I don't know.
Yucky Yuki sounds like a
Yucky Yuki.
insult.
Yeah,
That's like
it's so
what a
stupid.
fourth grader would call someone.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Well, I could be wrong because I've never read it, but it does seem like it has a younger audience, doesn't it? Fruits Basket.
They're in high school.
They're in high school, and then there's
Like,
adults.
the main characters are all
Oh.
in high school, and there's a lot of
Cook, Toni,
adults.
cook.
It's
I mean,
also-
Look, to me, it seems like they're marketing it towards kids. Fruits Basket.
I mean, they
It does seem that way.
might be, but I feel like it shouldn't be marketed towards. Like, it's got some really serious stuff in it, some really depressing things.
Yeah,
Like, it's got like death of parents and living on your own and depression and
And dirty rats.
and dirty rats.
Yuki.
Like, there's like physical abuse and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a soft, fluffy shoujo.
it's
That is
not.
like the most misleading thing. And I will always be grateful that before I read it, that people told me this is a dark psychological shoujo series.
Banana
It
fish.
started that
everybody has
way,
trauma.
but
Every
yeah.
character has trauma.
the art does not
It's
match the
not-
story. Like, not in a bad way. but I wouldn't have guessed that looking so hard.
Yeah.
Right.
I think I've seen an episode. I mean, no, thought it was okay, but didn't grab me.
Might as well felt
So
the
far,
same.
it's following very closely to the anime or the new reboot anime.
Reboot, yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the Aikido part at the school.
No,
That
they
was the
had
one
that.
part of the new anime that pissed me off. No, Aikido doesn't
they
go to the
didn't?
school. Aikido
Did they
and
have
the
it in the
manga
old
do not
one?
go to the school. No. Aikido in the manga and in the original anime does not go to the high school.
So in the
Bye-bye.
reboot, he goes to high school.
That's weird.
Yeah, he does. He
Oh,
like
he
goes to
becomes
the high school
educated.
to like spy on them or something. I can't even remember what he's doing in the high school. And I was like, why the heck is he at the high school? Like nobody.
Yeah, it didn't make sense
see
why he
him.
was there.
Like that is my biggest complaint about the new anime. Like everything else about it, I was like, this is fantastic. But putting Aikido at the high school when he never goes to the high school. Like he says he's gonna go, and Hattori goes instead. And he's like, no, I'll go and check on everybody, blah blah blah. Sorry, vent.
No, you're fine. I just like how you're describing the person is all. I think that's very well said.
Wait, what?
I'd have to message you. It would be a spoiler if I said it on here. So
Oh yes.
yeah, that's why I was like, oh, they're doing a really good job.
Well, yes, also that. But yeah, I don't think it's for kids. Going back to like deluxe editions and stuff. Why do we get 3-in-1s of series that aren't even completed?
Like,
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Sign
this
of
Kodansha
Affection.
being stupid again.
Like Sign of Affection isn't even over. Why are we getting 3-in-1?
Like, can they
The
continue
next
with like
volume?
their print club thing instead? Like,
Yes,
pay
thank
attention
you.
to that. When are we gonna get volume 2s of the stuff you just put out? Like,
Thank you.
when was that?
Yes,
December?
yes. Like, let's either continue the
I mean-
series that you're putting 3-in-1s out for.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Print
like,
something
okay,
else.
so are you not going to do the singles of Sign of Affection anymore?
They
Are
better.
you just doing the
They better
3-in-1?
not do that.
I think they're still
I
doing
will be
the same
so
one.
mad if
No, I think they're still doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
Well,
they
yeah,
finished
that
last
came
year.
out.
It's like because December is when it came out, but then they did no updates, and it wasn't to the end of January. They're like, "Oh, here's the print club," and it was like, "Bro, no, you already gave us this information.
Yeah.
That's
Where's
right there
the
back
next
in
one?
stock." Like, because I know I got a lot of DMs, and like, I can't get it. I should have bought it when it first dropped, and so I'm glad it came back. But like, I have been checking the calendar on Kodansha's website, and I'm like, are you gonna put this stuff on here? I should email them. They did respond to my last email because I was like, hey, what's the difference between the first edition and the second edition? And so they did answer my question on that. I sort of
what was it?
They said basically the content is still exactly the same. They just made changes from everybody that I've seen, the page quality is so much better because like it's thicker. The volume itself is thicker because like on ours, you can see through the page, and in the second edition you can't see that. But everything else is the same because they're like you don't have to go out and buy a new copy because it was just technical things that had changed about it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a fear that we're just gonna get volume 1s and they're gonna stop this print club and be like, just kidding. Like we're not printing anything anymore.
You asked for too much. Bye.
Yeah.
I feel like they'll do it, but I worry that it's going to be like we'll get one like once a year or every 6 months. It's going to be much slower than their regular printing schedule that they already have. Because their regular one is usually every 3 months, unless it's Blue Lock or no Windbreaker got the monthly release.
I think Blue Lock gets monthly releases in July or June. I forget. I know in the summer.
Okay.
But yeah, 3-in-1 should be 3-in-1s, in my opinion, for Kodansha should be designated to series that are in their library that haven't been printed that are very long. Like,
That'd be so nice.
give me that instead. Like,
Yeah.
give me
Or series that haven't been printed in a while.
series
Yeah.
that haven't been printed in a while.
Like majorly out of print series
Yeah,
that are
that
already
need a
complete
reprint. Yeah,
and out of like, yeah, I
not
would want that.
Parasite.
Yes.
Right? Not one that has too easy to get editions.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you could easily get the paperback one still.
Agreed.
I'm still trying to find where he said yucky yuki because it ticks me off every time they say it. I'm like, that's not, you're supposed to say dirty rat or dumb rat.
I think he calls him dumb because he like knows that Yuki is super smart and like
Yeah,
quote unquote better at everything than him.
they like overused it in the first omnibus. Oh,
Like I don't know how family friendly we have to be on here. My copy
it's
says
okay. It's
damn
late night.
rat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
There we go.
Damn
He
rat.
does call him dirty rat, but he also calls him damn rat.
yeah.
So maybe the yucky Yuki is more family friendly, but it's like okay, but the rest
Does it
of
have- Does it have an age on the back, Mark? Yen Press usually has an age on the back, doesn't it? Don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Mine says teen plus.
Mine's teen for language and violence.
Yeah, mine just says teen plus. It doesn't say why though.
Yeah.
At least not that one and not that one. Like, let me check my 5 volumes I have.
Older
Nope.
teen.
Yeah, teen plus. I even have the teen plus in 2 different styles.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
12.
yeah.
Interesting. So Tokyo Revengers is 15 plus, and they are dropping F-bombs all over the place. Which I mean, I know teenagers know the F-bomb, but they're
Little children
Yeah.
with face piercings.
they literally have tattoos at 12 years old. That's not an exaggeration.
I mean, I have a friend who has 2 girls from different moms. They both got tattoos and like facial piercings when they were 12 that they did to themselves because they got a tattoo gun off of Amazon and a piercing gun off of Amazon. So they like pierced their noses, their lips, their eyebrows, and then like tattooed each other's arms, hands, fingers, and thighs.
Oh my goodness.
And their parents were like, well, they won't listen to us when we tell them to take their piercings out. So we're not going to do anything. But they did make them laser their hands to get the tattoos off their hands. But the rest of their tattoos, they're like, we're not going to make them laser their whole body. Like, 12 and 13 years old?
And then they're gonna buy bikes.
Where am I
Are they
living?
driving motorcycles? Are they driving
Yeah.
motorcycles?
Their little bikes. You remember those bikes that used to have like the fake front to make it look like it was a motorcycle?
Motorcycle, yeah.
I'm like, am I the only one that old? But
You remember when you put like a playing card in your wheel to make it sound like a motorcycle?
oh yeah,
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah.
yeah. Especially if you couldn't get the beads that everybody else had.
Man, I can't find it. Because I was going to have you
when
like
you
look
find
up
it,
the
you have to
page.
take a picture and send it to me.
Yeah. I was like, I need to find the page number too, so maybe you can find it in yours. Because I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Sure you sure you saw it, or is this a Mandela effect?
oh no, they overuse it so much in this first omnibus. I'm like, would you stop? I'm like, it's not funny. Like, it's stupid. Alrighty. I guess we should probably read again. I'm probably going to spend my entire sprint trying to find.
Page 54 says Shannon.
Yeah. Page 54?
You might have to tell me chapters when you find it.
There it is. There it is. You're right. Right there. Yucky Yuki.
What the heck? What chapter is that?
That is chapter 1. The end of chapter 1.
Seriously, it's in the first chapter?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to get my other volume.
The single just says effing rat.
Thanks, Shannon.
I know it's probably dropped in that spot.
It's like, oh, I see now why.
Like, oh, of course. I wonder if it's 54 in mine.
This might be an unpopular opinion too. I like Sugar Ray.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Looks,
I don't know why that is.
I guess it is.
Which
Okay,
wrong with Sugar Ray? It's a good band.
I haven't seen the end of the newer anime because I like stopped after the first season or whatever, so I don't know how much they show of Sugar Ray in the new anime. But if it's the same ending to Sugar Ray in the anime as it is in the manga,
I'm
I
curious.
don't know if you'll still like him.
Yeah,
I'll have to finish the anime and see.
Yeah, I'll have to message you about this one part. I'm like, Sugar Ray? I don't know.
I feel like
Yeah,
I like
you have
him
to show me that picture
and-
again.
I think it stems probably from the first anime that came out because they didn't show any of that of him. Sugar Ray is great, right?
Will you show me that panel again so I can try?
Oh yeah, it's on the very last page. Here's chapter 2.
Oh, okay.
It's the top right there. This is like the panel.
Oh, it doesn't. He just calls him Yuki.
He just says Yuki. Oh my gosh, they added a whole bunch. I don't want to go to the same school as Yuki. I don't want to go to the same high school as Yucky Yuki. Oh, why did they do that? Oh, shut up.
Bo. Wait, what did you say, Bo? I want to have that edition.
All right.
It's so something completely different.
Gosh, I know the art even.
What's that, a monkey?
No, it's a dust devil. Look at it. Evil dust. Demonic
No, I meant
dust.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I meant the stuffed animal, you goober.
Oh, the monkey.
Yeah,
I thought you also meant
Yeah, here we go.
Whatever this thing is.
Oh, man.
Like rubber.
Pretty good.
Luffy.
Got Luffy in my manga.
Nice. All right. Should we do another sprint? It's already 10 p.m.
Yeah, we should do like probably a short one. That should be it.
Short one.
Let's do a
Head out.
15-minute one.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Is everyone good to, or are you gonna make it?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know why I'm honest. It's probably because I woke up early. I was so mad. I woke up way earlier than I wanted because I was so hungry. And I was like, are you serious, stomach? I was like, I don't care. Go back to
You woke
bed.
me up
But
for
then-
this?
So, yeah, I'm sorry, though. I was like, I don't
No,
feel
you're good.
tired, but obviously my body's saying something else. Like, gee, thanks.
All right, we'll go for 15 and then we will call it a night. Let's see if I can get my cat back up here. Why does it do that? You know I don't want that gargantuan cat. There we go. All right, guys. Oh, maybe Yucky Yuki is more accurate translation to the OG Japanese. Maybe. I don't know. I don't speak Japanese. It just sounds silly. I'd rather they put dirty rat in there. All right, here we go. Alrighty. How'd it go? Anyone have any last words on what they're reading?
I just finished, like literally just a minute ago. I really liked it. The ending. The ending is where I really got into the story. I felt like. So I'm excited to read the second volume. The little emperor is so cute. He's a precious little bean. Look at this little precious little bean. He's so cute. He's so adorable. Like, oh, I'm like, please protect him at all costs. He's just too cute. He's just too cute. So yeah, I'm excited to read more. Really, really like it. Thank you, Bazaar, for choosing it.
I was a little bit worried you started to not like it, and I was like, why would it?
You know, I felt the same way. I was like, I remember when I read this distro, I liked it. I was like, what's going on? This is like, maybe it's just because I'm tired right now and I'm not fully focusing. But then once I saw
it starts slow. Yeah.
I was like, basically once the emperor came, that was like, the kid was the focus, and she's actually in her caretaker role. I was like, this is where I'm sold. This is where I'm at. So just had to go a little bit further.
Awesome. Yeah, I am loving this. I'm almost done. They threw him. He's subbing in for the team because they're short a player. Oh. But nobody told him the basic rules of hockey because he's a figure skater. So he doesn't know how to play ice hockey. He's just a body. But no one told him how to like you can't touch the puck with your hands, you can't start beating people up with the stick, basic stuff.
So it's Happy Gilmore.
Funny. Huh?
So it's Happy Gilmore.
I mean, kind of. Yeah, it does remind me of that. I was laughing so much because he spends most of his time in the penalty box because he keeps getting, pulled out because he's beating people up with the stick, or like he grabbed the puck and was skating around with it, and you're like, you can't do that. And he's like, what can I do? And they're all like, you were just supposed to stand there, and not do anything. So it's pretty good. I love the comedy in this so far. It's like right up my alley.
Good. Nice.
Anyone else?
I finished my volume.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. It was just kind of weird, the translation, like when they were about to do it, they say like ravish. I thought that was like such a weird choice of words. So yeah, it was like I don't know, it was just kind of weird. I was like, ravish. I don't know, I never heard that before.
Ravish. Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah.
You have?
It's not used a lot, but yeah.
I've never heard that before. I was like, okay. But yeah, overall, I really like it. I am a little bit disappointed because I was thinking that it was going to be more like a taboo romance, to where like they couldn't really like be close to each other because of the pandemic. But instead, like the pandemic was like almost over, so I was a little bit disappointed. Because it was more like just
what you're describing. That would have been a good like plot.
Yeah. So it was more like a normal romance. It wasn't. So I thought it was going to be more like they really couldn't like see each other for a while, and they just had to talk over this balcony. Was kind of what I was hoping for, and they had to like get to know each other like through a wall. That's what That's kind of what I wanted. But
yeah.
But overall, I really did like it. So.
Toni, did you what'd you read next? Oh, DRC.
I just finished this. I just finished it.
Oh, you just finished that.
Once again, I really like Junji Ito's little afterwards. He's very funny. He's a funny man.
Yeah.
Right.
Really, to write really like dark stuff, you have to be a funny person. Oh yeah, I guess unless you're. Never mind. But
unless you're Zoshimi.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm the trash man.
Basically, the last story is about turtles, and he said that basically in the afterward, he's like, "Yeah, I'm out of ideas." It's really sad. I basically was driving one day and there was a turtle crossing the road, and I picked it up and brought it to just across the road. And he said that it peed on him. And hold on, I'm going to read it. The fact that I am so completely out of ideas that I had to turn this trivial incident into a manga is truly terrifying. So he's very funny. So it really reminds me I need to go.
Hey, am I going to have a phobia about turtles like I do snails after I read this?
It's not. I mean, it's not that scary.
It's not okay.
The crows are evil. Well, I mean, there's some evil animals in that story. But they're not like scary. They're not scary like the snails.
We haven't had one of those in a while.
Like shifty eyes, or
no, they're doing evil. That's all I'll say about that.
Woodland Critter Christmas.
Pretty much.
Well, I got about this far into that. But, it's 7 chapters, and it's like each one of them is a different villain saying the exact same thing. How they just feel like, empty and all that. I was like, okay, I get it. And there's something happening in the background with a group coming together and causing destruction. But they don't think that Mega Man is needed right now. It's like we'll find some. Dr. Light will probably build something to combat it if it gets that bad. But I'm like, do something already. Like, but it is only a quarter of the way there, so maybe a chapter away from it. But seriously, if nothing happens, or if Dr. Light doesn't turn out to be the villain or something like that, I'm gonna hate it. It's building. It has some good bones, but something that happened.
Something needs to happen.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Sloth, are you liking your letter?
Yeah, I finished your letter.
Oh.
Now I cheated because I was reading it the whole time during the last time we were talking. After it got picked, so I finished it up. Had a couple minutes left. I don't normally read these things. This type of stuff. I like every genre. If it's good, I'll read it. Here, Marg, hit my camera up. This artwork in this, I love it. It's so nice. Even comes with this full.
Oh wow!
Pull out. Am I upside down to everybody?
Thank
Wow.
Oh, it is really pretty.
On both sides.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
And then the artwork in it is really nice. This was like a cool page.
Oh, it's
It is really cool.
Did you like the little thingy at the end? Did it really play a role in the story?
Yeah. I think you would enjoy this, Laura. It's happy sad. It's not sad. So if you cry, it'll be happy tears.
Okay.
The ending was very nice and made me feel happy. It was a good ending. Not sad. Super nice. I don't know about you guys, but I get a lot of manhwa and IZE yen press stuff like this to a point where I almost can't stand the high glossy pages, like Solo Leveling or something.
Yeah.
These soft matte pages are just the best.
Right.
And the artwork is great. So, thumbs up for this. I'll probably pass it on to the wife, see if she wants to read it.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
That art is really good.
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
I haven't even looked in my copy. I didn't even know that was in there. I didn't know the card in the back. I didn't know the pull out front. I think it's still wrapped.
PBR rack.
Usually not a thing.
Yeah. After what Laura said, I was expecting I was like, all right, that she said she thought it was sad. I was like, all right, I can't get attached to any of these people. I gotta read it like they're like every page I'm gonna turn, they're just gonna die. A piano falls from the sky, boom.
I mean, that's how everybody was making it seem to me. They're like, I sobbed when I read this.
Right, I've heard the same things.
Like the whole volume isn't happy.
Really?
There's some ups and downs, but the downs are not that down. They're just like regular everyday stuff. And then I was expecting the ending to be sad or punch me in the face or something, but it ended up being happy. So it was nice.
Okay.
I'm glad.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Very good to know.
All right. Anyone else? No? Parasite?
I'm almost done. I have like a chapter left. I held off because I've already seen Parasite. I've watched the anime. Pretty much it's 1-to-1 from what I remember. The only thing that's also like I stare at the cover. It just there's so much detailing here that
I
just
love that. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
good,
that is so cool.
Oh yeah.
the first minute of the read, I was like, why am I just staring at this? I was like, there's so much here.
I did the same
Yeah.
thing. I'm like, woo, it took a long time to draw.
And then I the only thing that upsets me is that my boy is not cute in his introduction. You can find the page. Because the one thing I remember very well is that when Migi gets introduced, he looks adorable. He's a parasite, but he looks adorable. Here, he's terrifying. He is terrifying
Oh.
when you first see him.
Hate it.
I was like, oh, ew, you look terrifying.
Maybe it's the full color.
Yeah,
doing
but
it.
it makes sense. And literally, like 3 pages later, he looks adorable. He's just studying.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks so much better there.
Yeah. So I've watched the anime already. I initially watched the anime when it came out, so I was watching it weekly. That was like back when I was like heavy just into anime. And I remember the big thing was like, oh, this is like a 90s series, so it's older, even though like you couldn't tell that much when watching it. But the big thing like that manga fans loved was that they did quality of life changes, so like the characters looked updated from at that time, so like they look regular. And then so the big thing was like, oh my god, when he eventually like becomes like cool or whatever, he looks like his original manga form, which you just see this the entire time. So like I'm pretty sure when I get to that part, it's not gonna like have any impact. But I'm like, oh, he looks pretty much the same. There are moments where it's like, oh, he's serious, and it's like I see it, but it's like, but yeah. Color is way different because there are some things where I'm like, this looks odd because I'm looking at it in color. Like the cat that's in the sand looks very hyper realistic.
It's so cute. The poor cat.
They're throwing rocks at the cat.
Oh yeah, I remember that part.
So I know what I'm getting in with this. It's a little different because one, it's in color, and two, it's the manga format, so it's not all animatified. Everything is creepier because it's a seinen, obviously, and I'm digging it. And so I'm gonna finish this, and then I'll probably wind up binging it and probably finishing it in a couple days because I like. There's the other change that I've seen compared to the anime is that there's a lot of dialogue, like monologue, talk to the camera or talk to the reader in this compared to the anime. I remember the anime towards the second half they do that a lot, but here it's like here's a whole like spiel about the world, and I'm like, oh, you guys start with this, nice. But yeah, really enjoy it, and yeah, I don't know why they're printing paperback new editions when this is really good.
What you should do is just stop now and then wait till the new ones come out and read those.
I'm good. I like this one. This one's pretty, and I already own the entire thing.
Sell them.
No.
Yeah.
Tony will tell you when the prices are up.
Yeah. Like, you're ready to sell this if people want it. Yeah. I enjoyed what I read so far, and I know I'm gonna enjoy more, and I'm interested to see from what I remember from the anime, it's pretty much been 1-to-1. I feel like the manga's just been a bit faster, which is very weird to say, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
sweet,
nice.
Good. And I watched the anime like twice. I watched it in Japanese and I watched it in English. Pretty solid either way. But yeah, I'm enjoying this, and I know I'm going to enjoy more of it. I'm pretty much. I feel like this may be a case where like I enjoy the manga so much, I'll probably get like the spin-offs Because I know their spin-offs are out there, and like I know they're completely different, but don't.
There's a digital one that it's digital only right now.
I can probably find.
Yeah, that one's probably fine.
Yeah.
The short story collection one was trash.
Trash.
M or F or both.
Read it in Barnes.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Don't
a one
spend
shot,
it in
right?
a store.
Are those one shots
Love
or
it. Buy it.
two?
They're
Never mind.
good one shots.
Never mind, because I could have done your read at a cafe prompt. I think that's a prompt for the one shot one. We just went to the Barnes and just sat there.
There you go.
You could argue those are one shots.
Oh yeah, I guess.
There's room to argue. I mean, they're like,
yeah,
we'll allow it. Type is
I'll take it.
It's allowed.
They're companion pieces.
Yeah. Way to go, H Field! You finally finished it. Yay!
Next Sprint Squad, she'll be starting a reread.
Yeah, reread The Ghost and the Lady. Side. Oh, the romance in it. The side plot. All right. May, you've been awfully quiet. How's your reread going?
I'm just reading DRCL Volume 4, and so I didn't want to say much because I know Toni has to read it still.
Oh, gotcha.
But it's getting to the part of the Bram Stoker's Dracula that I'm kind of familiar with because it was in Nosferatu. So I'm kind of like, oh, I kind of know where this is going. So it's been nice. Nosferatu.
Why are you horny? That's all I know about the new movie.
Man, you're quick with that, Mark.
I got them all pulled up on the side.
Got it. The art is amazing, though. I'm so blown away by the mangaka's art style every time.
Oh yeah, it's really
it's
good.
So detailed. It's like, oh my god, how does he have the time?
It must take him like forever.
Yeah, I would love an art book from him.
Yes,
that would be sick.
I would totally buy that.
I'm really interested to read The Climber, not just because it's very hyped up, but also to see, because that's its correct. I'm not sure it's its first work, but obviously it's a lot earlier than this. So it'll be interesting to see how his art changes. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's his first work or not, but so it'll be interesting to see
next week.
Yeah, I think next week or the week after. I know it's this month.
Oh wow,
the 15th. So yeah.
15th.
Nice.
Yep, 15th.
I got you on them shoujo releases, but apparently them shonen ones. I'm like, wait, when's that coming out? I was like, next week. Like, what? Like, I thought this was coming out like 2 months from now. Like, I don't know where I've been living under a rock. Oh goodness.
Kind of nervous about that one because it's been hyped up a lot.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's not another homunculus.
Yes. Oh my
There's
gosh.
no way. It's like a sports manga.
It can't be that bad.
Where people are like, I love it, and the other half is, I hate it.
Is it because of what happens at the like volume 2 or what?
Yes.
I think it's volume 2. Stuff happens.
I just
don't even get me started. We'll be here for another hour.
Yeah, we'll be here for a long time.
Brother, what's that?
I'm pretty sure me complaining about innocence is why my last video got dislikes.
Crazy.
I didn't know
You didn't like Innocent? Hold on, which video was
after
that?
after the first omnibus. No, I did not like it.
Yeah, same.
I also dropped it after the first one.
I loved it. Well, I'm ex-medical, so all that stuff I found fascinating. I was like, yeah, that's.
Oh no, I liked the first omnibus. I thought was amazing.
Yeah.
And then they started telling a different story that was not the first omnibus. What? We're not. That's not who I wanted to follow. I don't care about.
Yeah. I get that. I kind of felt that same way. I still enjoyed it, but stay with the main guy.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with the content really, except for the fact that Marie's like 12 years old and they're drawing her as like not appropriate there, Mark.
Yeah.
It's not
Well, that's what happens.
She's like 12 years old and they're drawing her as like a completely adult woman.
Yeah.
That's my only real complaint about her. I mean, I have more complaints about Innocent. But
Is that manga or is it a manga? The secret one? Is it a
What?
manga?
Oh, this
The
one?
art is insane. Yeah, like
Yeah.
if I hadn't known that it was a manga, I'd like this is not manga. Like this art is just so otherworldly. Like
Yeah.
I
that
am
is
going to get the next
incredible.
series, the Rouge.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that
it
was
just
coming
seems
out.
like that one's gonna focus more on Marie again, and I just don't care.
Yeah, man, she's older now. I want her attitude to change a little bit, because actually, I did like at the end the way her personality kind of changed around a different person that they introduced, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm liking that direction. I want more of that. Let's see that.
I don't want to follow Marie. I want to follow Charles. I want to follow his story. I do not care about Marie. I mean, like she's an interesting character.
Mhm.
That's just not what they set up in the first omnibus.
Goodness.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to argue when you're playing Blast?
Her sister was a witch.
The Wicked Witch.
What?
Yes, bro.
It's just not the story I thought I was going to read after the first omnibus, so that's why I was disappointed.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. It went in a completely different direction. All right. We have read, we have chatted. I think we are done for tonight. Not next week, but the week after. I forget what date that is, but it is a Saturday. And I forgot what we were doing. Hold on. So professional.
One-shot readathon.
Yeah, one shot.
That's right. The one-shot readathon. How could I forget? Duh.
We're also doing sprints on the Wednesday.
We are. We're doing a sprint on Wednesday, the 16th. And then the 19th, we'll have another sprint, which is a Saturday. So, yeah, those are both one-shots. So grab all those one-shots you got. If you don't, maybe you need to take yourself to the store and treat yourself. So, yep. And if you want to read along with us, we are reading Fruits Basket, which is, if you can get over the yucky yuki part. Me, Maeve, Bazaar, and a bunch of other people are reading it. So, yeah, Maeve's you muted. Yep. So if you want to join us in that, we are reading that this month as well. And the one-shot readathon is from the 11th through the 20th. So you got, 3 weekends? Yeah, we got 3 weekends.
My birthday to Bazaar's birthday.
Yep. So that's what I've got going on. Anyone else want to plug what they've got going on?
Oh, if you have TikTok, join me in Depression Month as we watch Your Lie in April, because I'm doing that.
I hate that series.
Oh, wow, Fruit Basket, Your Lie in April.
Yeah. And then I will be finishing up the anime that I was watching for my little series. And then I have a short list of anime for next season that I am probably going to filter in. I'm trying to figure out what's going to get cut off because I think I have like 8 series that are new that I'm like, I want to watch these.
Oh,
and I know I have one lock. Everything else is up in the air. But yeah, so a lot of anime watching. And then obviously I will do reviews for Parasite and Girl on the Other Side later this month when I finish them. Because that was also a goal of mine.
Nice.
Cool.
Awesome.
So yeah, a lot of things coming in April. From moi.
I finally was able to write down a bunch of ideas that I had for videos and have decided on one and I've been doing some research on it. The title of it will be called Stop Buying Manga.
Oh, what are you trying to do?
Me and Sloth are in a race right now. We want to see who has the most dislikes. So
He's only got 2, doesn't he?
Yep.
You can get some by just being a woman with an opinion on the internet, just so you know.
Oh, I need a wig.
Tony's like, I'm gonna win.
Tony's like, watch this.
All you have to do is say
Hold
you
my
don't like
beer.
a 30-year-old series, and you'll get some dislikes and hate comments.
Oh,
Man.
Anyway, I'm doing a manga haul this weekend probably, so you can watch that.
Sweet.
And I talked about all the manga. Well, most of the manga I read this year so far. You don't have to watch that. Just go read Firefighter Daigo. That's all that video was, basically.
I started reading that one.
So while I was reading Tenchi, right after I watched your video, they had an ad for it at the back of Tenchi. I was like, oh my god, she just talked about it. And I also can't find it anywhere. Like volume 1.
Oh, it doesn't exist.
I can find like a random like 14 or 18 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like $50 or $60. I'm like, this is so dumb.
The first part is I finished reading that, and the whole time, like I read it in like 5 days, right? And the whole time, like, okay, I haven't finished it yet. I don't know what's going to go on with this stupid teacher thing, right? So I have to finish it before I can go look to buy it, right? And then I finished it. I was like, okay, I want to buy this. And then I saw that the last set was sold like less than a month before I read it. No. And someone was selling a set for, over retail price, but with a reasonable price that I considered to be a reasonable price, less than a month as well. I was like, are you kidding me? And they had reposted their post with Firefighter Daigo like for months. And they I was like, do you still have it? They're like, nope, I sold it. I'm like, oh my god.
Dang. I've been reading on the app, so it's been pretty good.
You can read it on the app. So it's fine. But I want
app is
on
on?
it.
Yeah.
The Shonen Jump app.
It's fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I could buy knockoff Malaysian copies if I wanted to. They exist.
There's
and they
so
actually
much
look
cheaper.
They look nicer than the fifth versions, honestly. At that point, if it's out of print, there's no chance it's ever going to be reprinted. What is the moral implications of buying fake copies of that, right? I'm not going to.
Yeah.
If
you do, please make a video of it.
Hey, Kat.
Then I will win for the record of most dislikes. So
You probably
I'm
wouldn't,
Malaysian.
they're most likely going to be stuck in customs because everything's getting stuck in customs right now.
I wasn't going to buy them.
My Weeb family bought a Malaysian copy of Red River, and I have one of From Far Away in a Malaysian copy, and they're really nice.
It is. I have one copy that's Malaysian but From Far Away, and I was pretty shocked how nice the quality was too.
I'm like,
I have a copy that's Malaysian.
I'm sorry. Like, again, it probably will get stuck.
We will revisit this in 6 months, and we'll see what my decision is.
Deal. I'm putting it in my calendar.
Wait the 6 months.
All right. I think we are going to call it a night. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Thank you, everybody in the chats. And hope you guys have a great weekend. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.